Hello freshmen, and welcome to your first day of high school. It's certainly going to be a weird school year, but we will get through it together. My name is Miss Jones, and I will be your English 1 and English 1 honors teacher. I'm excited to get to know each and every one of you and to get this school year going. So I'm just making this video as like a little introduction to me, a little introduction to my class. And then I'm going to go over what your assignment is for today and what your attendance assignments are. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize myself over here. And we're going to take a look first at my website. This is shared to you on Google Classroom, which I will add you to. So we're going to go ahead and just take a look at a few things that are here to help you. So I've got a little Meet the Teacher section down here. I just have introduced myself to you. I've got a little All About Me slideshow down here. Some of my favorites, more about me and how to contact me. So you can take a look at that if you would like. I'm going to go back to the home screen. Also, I have our class schedule. So this is what my schedule looks like throughout the day. So I've got first hour prep. So if you need me during first hour, I will be in here. And then just some other things there, and then also our 140 dismissal schedule. That's how the AV schedule is going to work, and this is what it's going to look like. All right, let's take a look back at home. I also have my contact info over here, my email, and then my Google Chats. You just look up my name on that. All right, let's take a look at English 1. So honors pretty much looks the same. Got a class description for you, here plan of action, our Google Classroom links. It's a one-stop shop here, some lecture videos. This links directly to my YouTube. And then I want to go ahead and take a look here for Google Classroom help. This is going to be of great help to you. So right here I just introduce my Google Classroom, what it is going to look like. What is Google Classroom? The basics of Google Classroom. That is a video you can watch if you're not familiar with Google Classroom. How to submit an assignment. If you don't know how to submit an assignment, which you will be doing today, you're probably going to want to take a look at that video. It's super easy. It's about 4 minutes long. I would recommend just taking a look at it, reviewing over how to submit an assignment. If your parents would like any information on Google Classroom, this would be a great video for them. I'm also going to send them an email today. This would be a good resource for them. And then just some more information about Google Classroom and our Google Classroom codes over here. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our Google Classrooms. So this is what my stream looks like. Yours will look different with all the different courses you are in. I'm just going to go ahead and click on English 1 Section A. I also have Section B, Remote Learners, Honors, same thing, okay? Everyone's kind of looks the same right now, just because there's not that much on it. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. Right here on the stream, I'm going to try to post these on Monday. This would be what our weekly schedule looks like. This is in my classroom as well. I have an assignment board over on the far wall from where I'm at right now. This is what our Google Classroom looks like. You can zoom in on it, okay, kind of see this is for Section B when you're remote, Section A in person, and vice versa as it goes. This would just be a great resource for you to kind of see what we're doing this week, check in. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at classwork. Just up here in the middle, classwork is where you're going to go to see all materials and assignments. So I'm going to go ahead and go to classwork. All right, yours will look a little bit different because these are scheduled. They've not been posted yet, but you should have everything that's here in color. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what our weekly schedule is going to look like, which I've got them pulled up here. A is going to look different than B. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and skim over both. If you want to dive deeper into them, I'm going to give you a welcome packet when you first get here in person. So you'll have a hard copy of these as well, but I'm just going to go ahead and skim over it. Whenever you need to see it, it's always going to be under class papers, okay? So A, all right, we are doing an attendance assignment, which I will go over at the end of this video. This is what our weekly schedule is going to look like. You can take a deeper dive into that. You can read over there. I'm not going to read it to you. Assignment due dates, these will always be posted on Google Classroom. Make sure you pay attention to these, okay? All right, so you guys get the drill. Okay, read over these if you'd like to look at them. Section B is on Section B's Google Classroom. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look back. I would like to go over what our attendance assignment is going to be. So every day you are going to do a journal. This will apply for when you are in classroom or when you're at home. When you are doing remote learning at home, our journal will serve as your attendance assignment. So if you turn that journal in, that would mean you're like kind of here if you're in person. So let's go ahead and take a look at this assignment. Okay, assignment description: the more students write, the better writers they will become. Students will journal as their daily warm-ups to the class period. This applies to all sections of English 1 and all sections of honors. This will help students practice their writing skills. Some days journals will be thematic and follow the unit that we are currently in. Other days journals will be given prompts that you will give prompts that don't focus on a unit. And then you will also have an option for a free write. So every day you journal, you'll have 3 options for what you can write about. You will type your journals on a Google Doc. They should go in chronological order. I'll show you more about that when we look back at classroom. You're expected to write for the entire 5 minutes. Each journal prompt has a little timer in the corner, a little YouTube timer. That's what I expect you. I expect you to write for that whole 5 minutes, basically. These are going to serve as your attendance assignments, like I mentioned. You should attempt to use proper grammar to the best of your abilities. However, this is just writing practice. I'm not grading your grammar. Just aim for that. And each week, individual journals will be worth 2 points. So let's take a look back here. Your journal prompts can be found underneath the topic of journals. And I'm going to go ahead and click on this. This is what your slides will look like for A, B, and honors. A, B, honors, and remote, excuse me. So right here again, just your journal expectations, and then this is what each slide looks like. And these are always going to be available to you on Google Classroom. And like I mentioned, as you can see in the corner down here, that is our timer. I can move it so you might be able to see it better, but that is our timer. That is how you are going to time yourself when you write your journal. All right, and then as you can see here, these are scheduled to post. They haven't been posted yet, but your journals will always post the morning that they are due. This applies to A, B, and remote. So as you can see here, directions, answer one of the prompts below in a Google Doc. Make sure you title it your last name and then underscore journal number. Journal number would be 1, 2, 3, and so forth. They'll go in chronological order. When you get in my classroom procedure is you just sit down, get out your device that you are going to use to write your journal on, and you're just going to write for the first 5 minutes of class. I'll pull up the journal on my Promethean board. And then that's how we start every class. During those 5 minutes, I take attendance, see who's here, see if I need to catch up on any absent work for you guys. That is just how my class goes. So you have seen how we're going to do journals. We'll definitely go over more in class this week. There's a lot here for you. And I will be giving you a welcome packet with a letter for your parents, and then just like my rules, expectations, our class syllabus, and so forth. I'm not going to go over that in this video because you've already been bombarded with a lot of information. Again, this website is available to you on the stream. If you scroll down right here, you'll find it. So that is all I have for you today. Make sure that you get your journal for today turned in. This will post September 8th at 8 a.m. And there you go. Please feel free to email me if you have any questions. Again, if we look back at my website, contact info, this is all you need. Have a good day, and I will see you guys in class soon.